welcome back to the channel, guys. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. I notice a lot of my viewers are not subscribed. It doesn't cost anything, it's free. And the more subscribers I get, the better YouTube shares my videos so other people that'll be interested in them can see them. Even if you're not interested, if you at least like my content, please share it and please subscribe. It'll help me out a little bit. So today's video is going to be about the Predator 3500 watt inverter generator. I'm going to tell you why I picked this while I'm unboxing it. There's a few reasons why I picked this generator over the regular generator. I know it's a little bit more money, but in the end, cost savings is where it's at. I picked this generator because, one, it's fuel efficient. It is way more efficient than your ordinary generator. Two, it's quieter, so it runs quieter. And three, it puts out clean power. A lot of people don't know this, but when you go with your regular average generator, it puts out dirty power. And it's really not even good to run fans or anything with motors off of it, and it's definitely not good to run your camper off of it or your house. I mean, it's okay in like an emergency pinch. So if you have one just, for a power outage, a backup, we'll go over accessories here in a minute. For backup, that's completely fine. That is very much so fine. But if you're going to do like we're going to do and run a whole camper off of it all the time, you might want to think about spending the extra money and get the inverter generator, because believe it or not, the inverter generators actually put out cleaner electricity than what's in your house. Even your house has dirty electric, but it's not as bad as a regular generator. So, let's get this puppy out of the box. This baby has a 2.6 gallon fuel tank, and at actually I think it said 70% load. It runs for like 10 hours. I've seen other reviews where people said they run their whole camper for like 14 hours. Versus the other generators, they're full bore. They run full bore. That's what they do. They just run plain out all the time. And they only run for like 5, sometimes 8 hours on like 5 gallons of fuel. So the cost, you're gonna pay. I got this for $7.49 out the door at Harbor Freight. You're gonna pay more for this in the short run, but in the long run, it's gonna save you money because it just sips fuel. It's quieter, so it's campground friendly. I believe it's like 58 decibels or something, 60 decibels. Versus your regular ones are like 80, 85, 90 decibels. I want to go over some of this stuff, and we're going to show you how to put the oil in and all that. Let's see what this tag says. Okay. Now, we'll show you how to start it and everything. We're going to start it. It comes with a 25 amp. Yes, I know. Actually, I think it's 24 amp. 30 amp outlet here, but 24 amp. And then it comes with your AC 120 volt. Now, I was told that these were 20 amp, but I wouldn't go much past 15, which you probably won't anyway. It's got your hookups here, so you can piggyback two of these together. You have to buy these cables extra, I think. We'll find out. It has your eco throttle on and off. Has push button start. 12 volt, 8 amp max battery charger here. Be honest with you, I don't know what those are. Oh, the resets. Okay. Sorry, I didn't see the button in there. They're resets. So they're breakers. I was going to say, they didn't look like breakers because, look, you can squish them. The button's way back in there. So I'm guessing when it it pops, it'll pop out. So it has a digital screen that will tell you how many amps and stuff you're running. It has low oil, overload protection, and output if you're putting out too much output. Now I want to tell you guys, this is a must do. For one, do not buy Harbor Freight crap oil. Go get some decent oil, put in here. I recommend 10W40 because you're probably going to be running it in the summertime. So I recommend 10W40, no more than that. 10W30 if you have to. 10W40 has a little bit more protection. You're going to want to break this in. You're going to want to run this for 8 hours and drain the oil. It is an absolute must because these Chinese engines, even though they're very reliable, they're very dirty inside because they skip a lot of parts during the manufacturing process. So there's a lot of debris in there. So you want to run this engine. Now, you're supposed to run it at like 25% load, 50% load, etc., etc. That's not a must. Just turn it on and let her idle. I mean, maybe plug in a light or something to give it a little bit of load. Let it run. What I would do, let it run till it runs out of gas. Fill this up. Let her run till it runs out of gas. When it runs out of gas, change the oil. And then, after that, you're going to want to change it every 25 hours. Okay? You don't have to worry about it running out of oil because it has the low oil protection. Now, those low oil protections are a major, major, major issue on these Predator engines. They are a big problem. So, if you ever have that issue where it's telling you got low oil, but you check it and it's full, it's that switch. And I believe it's behind this cover here. You can disable that. I'm not going to disable it until I have to, because some of them will last a long time. Others, you get a couple hours out of them, So you're going to have to deal with that stuff. You're going on the cheaper end, but this is a really good generator. I've seen one in action at this place we go riding. There's a guy that has it, and I always see it, and it's always super quiet, and he's running it, and he just loves it. I said, you know what? Instead of going and spending freaking $3 grand on a Honda, I'm going to go try this puppy out. Comes with the wheels. Comes with a wheel lock. It's locked right now. We're going to unlock it. So it's unlocked. And we're going to lock it. We unlock the wheels. Okay. Now, I wanted to show you guys some stuff because there is some tips and tricks that I know that I should show you that should be done, but I'm not going to do it. Not until the warranty's over anyway. Once the warranty's over, we may go ahead and make a mod video. But I only got the 90-day warranty. I'm going to run the crap out of it next weekend. So, this is where you do your oil at. But I'm going to show you the easier way to get in there and do that oil. Okay? There we go. We'll just set that aside there. Now, this does, I believe, have the 212cc Predator engine. Right here is your oil dipstick. There should be none in it. Bone dry. I don't know. Yep. Nothing in there. To change the oil, there's going to be a rubber plug on the bottom. Well, there's no gas or nothing in it. I'll show you. Rubber plug right here. So you're going to want to get some bricks, pop it up on some bricks, take this rubber plug off, get in here and you take that 10mm bolt out. You let her drain. It's got a little drain down there. It comes out here. You put it in your pan. Wada bang, wada boom. To fill it up, to make sure it's full, this thing takes almost 3/4 of a quart. But you want to get it level, which we're going to have to do. Just eyeball it. Nothing spectacular. Okay. See, I got her pretty level. You're going to want to take this out of here. Pop that up there. They give you this really super nice funnel. Okay. Go like that. Before we put the oil in, the oil needs to come to the bottom of the threads, or just in that thread area. That's full. You can't really overfill this engine because it'll drain out. So if you do, let it drain out, pop that plug, let it drain out. Not a huge deal. And it'll be where it needs to be. Just make sure it's somewhat level. Now, a couple of modifications you should make to this thing. See this charcoal canister? You should get rid of that thing. Get rid of it. And then, because that charcoal canister, it comes out of the gas tank. So it pulls the gas fumes out. And it can give this thing a rich condition. You should change the plug, put an NGK in it, because I believe it's got that Chinese crap plug in there. That torch plug, get rid of those. But like I said, I'm not going to do anything until the warranty's over. Once the warranty's over and the engine's broken in, then we're game on it. And the only airflow it really gets to the carburetor is through this little hose. Right here. There's nowhere else. Not that I know of. Comes in here to the filter, so you get rid of that, you pop some holes in this cover, bada bing, bada boom, you're golden. It's going to run much better. But for right now, while it's under warranty, we're going to go with the flow. Let's see here, guys. What do they give us? I should get a spark plug tool. Usually do. Spark plug tool, screwdriver. So yeah, we're going to throw that in the camper. And there's our 12 volt. Which looks like a house plug, but similar, but not quite. That will charge if you got a dead truck battery, a dead boat battery, camper battery. It'll charge it. So, good little tool pack for what it is. It'll, if you're out in the woods with no tools, which you should never be, it'll go right through it. Now this RV plug here. This is the twist lock plug. It goes in here. Whoop. Got it right? Yeah, I have it right. Just got to plug it in. Then it locks. You twist it and it locks. Now, I don't understand why they just didn't put the regular RV 30 amp plug in here. I guess probably because this is 30 amp, that's 25, I don't know. But you can do the modification. We actually may do that in a video. Put a regular plug in, because this is a good plug. This is a really good plug, and so is this. These are not cheap crap plugs. But it goes in there, locks in. Then you plug your RV in. Look at the angle of that. By the time you plug your plug in, it's going to come unlocked and could vibrate out. Now, it is pretty snug in there. But that's down the road. Let's put some oil in her. I got some oil from the local parts store here. I had to go get it. Got some fresh gas too. Slow and steady wins the race, and like I said, Put about half a bottle in, and then go from there. Because it should take right around 3/4 of a quart. We don't want to overflow it. Try and carry this funnel with you guys. And remember, if you don't get your filter clean and you go to use it and it's got some dirt in it, rinse it out with some gasoline. Because gasoline will get everything off of it. And then it'll evaporate. So if you don't carry brake parts cleaner or something, that would work. Good, it's not dripping. We've got a ways to go yet. Like I said, we got to break it in. We're going to just, it's supposed to be 8 hours. I'm just going to let it run out of gas. And then we'll change the oil again. So I got to have it broken in this weekend so it's ready. We're getting close there. Getting close. Like I said, just up to the threads. It's coming. It's getting close. I better go find a... That's probably about it right there. I gotta go find a rag. I don't have a rag. We gotta rechange the oil anyway. So let's see real quick where we're at. Oh yeah, she's right up to the threads. So she's gonna take just a little over half. Okay. Let's put this back in. She's right up to the threads where it needs to be. I can't believe they don't take that much oil. It should take a lot of oil. I'm going to leave the cover off of it because I got to change the oil again anyway. Now, we got to take this cover off because we want to put the battery in it. Such a little battery, guys. Super little. I think this is like a 6 amp hour battery or some crap. It's not much at all. They give you enough wires to work with, I guess. Could be a little better. Is what it is. Can't bitch what you're paying. They give you these little washers. Don't put those on. put the other washers on, the little lock washers. They give you the little washers, but it defeats the whole purpose of the lock washer. So no need for that. Make sure it's tight. And these are pretty good grade wires. They're not bad. They're thick enough for the application. I would like to see a little thicker because I have a feeling a starter draws. I guess it probably don't draw that much. It'd be okay. They're short enough, so I guess it don't matter too much. Get that in there. Hopefully, it's charged enough. There we go. Cool. That's on there. Ah. Fuel level. Ah, it's got a fuel level thing. Now, one thing Harbor Freight does say, don't put gas from a metal can into here. I don't know why, because it has a metal gas tank. Okay, let's get some gas in here. Hopefully I don't spill it. Alright, so I put about half of this in. That should be plenty to break it in. Because we're not putting much load on it, so it's going to run for a good while. I did spill a little, not a whole lot. Tell you what I do like about this generator. This gas cap on a string, with more like on a chain. And do me a favor, guys. Do all of us small engine guys a favor. Always run premium fuel in your small engines. Not only does premium fuel last longer, it doesn't spoil as fast. Your engine runs way better, way smoother, more efficient. I don't care what anybody says. Argue with me all you want. You're wrong. I'm right, because this is my engine, not yours. I run premium fuel in everything except for my cars. And the only reason that is because the cars can adjust for the crap fuel that you shove in them, and the fuel don't stay in them that long. Most there's fuel in mine is for 2 weeks. Most. Usually once a week I fill up. Now that we got the garage full, let's put that on start. Do you hear that? Put that on start. You want to put eco off. That's on. That's off. Put it on run. Put it on eco. It's running at 124 volts. Perfect voltage. I wish I could show you guys a sine wave on one of these, but trust me, it's very clean. I've already seen one. Somebody else did it. It's on YouTube. You'll have to find it. If I can find it, I'll put a link in the video. But listen how quiet this is. This is me talking normal. Listen to how quiet this thing is. Let's run a load off of it. We're gonna plug my, as you guys know, I'm a Harbor Freight fanboy. Plug my grinder into it. Watch that, see, it does move. We're pulling 3.5 amps. 3.5 amps. 421 watts. There you go, guys. This jumps up to 1,000. 1,000 and something. So there it is, guys. We're gonna let it sit out here and run until it runs out of gas, and we're gonna change the oil again. That's the break-in oil. Alright. Thank you for watching. I hope you like this little tutorial on how to. I appreciate it very much so. Thank you. Please like, share, and subscribe. Redneck Garage is out. Peace.